Hello everyone, welcome to Greenland, and today we will be starting our downtown from the edge of our downtown layout that we built in the last episode. But before we move on, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe and turn on all the notifications and do all the good stuff if you enjoy this video and want to be a part of this city and other cities developments. And don't forget to drop a name for this district down in the comments. So without further ado, let's roll the live play. Hello everyone, welcome back to Greenland, and this is our downtown layout that we built in the last episode. But today we will be coming over here and we will be starting our downtown. This is some sort of a temporary frame that I built behind the scenes so that we get some sort of how or where to start and place. So yeah, let's start building frames and I'll be right back. And just like that, we have made our frame for our downtown area, which will be starting from here. So as you can see, once you enter the downtown via this Belmont Street, you will come to the roundabout and then you'll grab the Spring Street, and from there you have like these massive blocks. And what I'm thinking is we will be focusing offices and commercial on the on the sides over here of Laurel Street and Chestnut Street, because this will be like facing towards the highway, so we don't want residential to be just right beside this. So over here and maybe over here we'll be having commercial and offices, and then on the behind we'll be placing our residential. So now that we are done with our frames, let's place our services for this whole area. And just like that, we have placed our necessary services. So first of all, we placed our medical clinic, which will be placed on Laurel Street. Then we placed our elementary school because that's quite important. So our elementary school is quite set back from the Elm Street via this small alleyway road, and then it has playgrounds on the front side, and then on the side it has some another additional buildings. Then we placed our fire station over here, and then we placed the biggest boy of this whole downtown area that we are building today. That is our police headquarters, and I think this is the perfect place for a police headquarters because these are like the additional jails for them, and this area is like perfect. Like it's just at the corner of our Bay Area, and it's quite secluded. I mean, it's not secluded, but it's like quite set back from all of the downtown area, and I think we can probably leave this whole area like completely alone or something. So rather than having a road over here, we can basically come to tree brush and just place a few trees over here. So we have surrounded this with trees and all, and I think this now feels like quite secluded and private, as a huge police headquarters should be, housing like so many jails and all. But anyways, we got quite off track, and now I think it's time to start zoning. So for zoning, I have some plans. Like currently you can see down below, we don't have any demand for medium and high density, but I think we can maybe try a different route via developer mode. So yeah, let's start zoning. We'll start by building some commercial and offices on Laurel and Chestnut Street. So let's get started. And just like that, we have built this area and we have zoned all of these. So if you take a look over here, we have mostly commercial and offices. So there are high density commercial over here, then we have mixed housing over here, then offices, then one residential over here, then again, these we have two signature buildings, and then we have like this massive, not massive, but respectable height of office, as we will be creeping in a height till there. So we have placed this. We can probably add trees over here to give it a nice look, and we can surely add some trees over here as well in between. And if you are coming from here, then also you have like quite a respectable backyards of these commercial and offices. So for the residential, I think we can probably leave this as it is, but for others we can probably have some sort of park or pathway design over here. We can also extend the surfaces of these buildings so that it's quite flushed and everything. Over here I don't think we need to do that because we have a road over here. And let's go ahead and flush these surfaces out over here and over here, and I'll be right back. And just like that, we have extended the surfaces, and we have made some pathways, and we have also placed these sound barriers. For now we can have the sound barrier as it is, like we have done over here, but we can also place some trees over here. So beside this whole highway, we can have tree borders, so with this it will not feel awkward. And now that we have zoned commercial and mixed housing and offices on our Laurel Street and Chestnut Street, now it's time to move on to our neighborhood and start zoning some medium densities, some row housing and all. But let's start zoning some row housing. And just like that, we have zoned over here. So as you can see over here, we have zoned these row housing 1x5s, and they are quite flushed with each other, and they sit perfectly. And then on the other side, on the bay area, we have placed like these 1x6s. So over here I will be increasing this land a little bit so that we can have a few trees over here. But then we have left some gaps over here, and then we have placed one medium density and one low rent housing over here, so that it breaks up and gives a sense of height and scale over here. And then we have placed these other row housing over here as well. And as you may probably know that we are getting beach properties asset pack on 25th March. So we will be preserving this whole area. For that, we do have to zone quite a lot, but my mind is saying that we should also zone some or place some trees, because this looks quite barren and empty. So let me go ahead and prepare some areas for placing trees and all. So I'll go ahead and place them, and let's see how they look, and after that we'll move on to zoning these other areas. And I couldn't help myself from zoning these trees over here and seeing how they look. And we have also placed trees over here behind our row housing, and I think this now makes it look 10 times better. And I think we can now remove our sound barrier, because now that we have our natural sound barrier, I don't think we really need this. Now let's move on and zone some houses over here. And just like that, we have built and placed all the possible buildings that we could in this area. So let me walk through. So over here, right in front of our commercial and mixed use, we have placed these two parking lots, and they are properly fenced in. Then behind them we have placed these commercials, and I think these are like sort of perfect corner assets right in front of our row housing. And then we slowly up the height with this commercial, and then we place this small park, and there we have some more commercial. And over here we have placed these row housing, these European row housing 1x5s, and we have trees behind them, and then we have some commercial and offices over here. And then right in front of our commercial high, which is a signature building, we have placed this massive parking lot, and it's surrounded by trees and all. And behind the parking lot we have these small little shops and offices. So you can see these are commercials, and then we have these two offices. And then we went with a low rent housing over here, and then a hotel over here. So this is mixed use, and then we have low rent housing over here. Then this is a commercial building, and let's see what it is. It's a bookstore. So that's a very massive bookstore, and then behind it we have these small commercials, and then we have some housing over here. So let's go ahead and complete the placements of housing and commercial and everything on Spring Street, and then we'll continue with the residential at the back and then low rent housing over here. So I'll catch you guys in a minute. And there you go, I have placed all the buildings possible on the side of Spring Street and on the side of Hill Street over here. And let me walk through. So again, over here we have placed some lower height buildings, so these commercials and offices. And then we slowly started raising our height, and then we come to this area. This is, you can call it some sort of housing. So you will find shops underneath, and then we have houses on the top, and you can imagine this is the sort of entry point. And then we have some space in the back, so this can be your yard area. We have placed some low-lying commercial and offices. Then we have this residential medium over here, and then we have a few row housing over here. So this will mark the start of the row housing on this block over here. And then we did the same over here as well with the mixed use housing. And then we have placed these two parked for this commercial hire, and currently isn't anything, but we can call this some sort of hotel. So we have plenty of parking over here, and then we have extended the surface over here so we can decorate this in our detailing time lapse. Then we place this North American signature building commercial. So this is like a massive gas station, and I think coming right through over here, I think this might suit quite well. And then we have an office over here and one commercial high over here. I think it's time to move on and start zoning these two blocks, and then we'll come to some low rent housing stuff over here and maybe over here as well. So let's begin. And there we go, guys, we have finally completed our small downtown build over here. So this is starting, but we are definitely getting there, and we will slowly increase the height and move to our main downtown. So let me walk through what I did right now. So we place these row houses over here, so this whole 2 blocks of row housing 1x5, and then we place this low rent housing community. So all of these are low rent housing, and then over here we grab a small shop over here, so 4x4 commercial, and then we build some small medium density housing right in front of our row housing. And I think surrounding this with forest makes this looks even better. So now only detailing is left, and then I'll also go ahead and add some trees and bush lining on the side of the roads where we need it. So let's start our detailing time lapse. I'll catch you guys in the detailing review. And this is it. We have completed our detailing, and now it's time to start the detailing review. So we started with some path detailing over here, and then over here on the open space that we had over here, we basically added some more street shops and then sitting areas. We just added a few more tables and parasols and all, then few street shops over here, and then a few street shops at the back, and then some more tables and parasols. And I think the street parking over here and then the bigger parking lot really adds to that. And then behind these buildings we added some more props, so some storage, some garbage, and then we added some more path detailings over here. And I think that was it for over here. Then on the other side we did the same things over here and then over there, and this is pretty much the same. And over here we made these part detailings, and we detailed this area over here. And then we came to the backyard of this sort of hotel over here. So for this backyard, or the sitting area, or the enjoyment area, we placed a massive fountain in between, and then we decorated with some bushes and small bushes and big bushes. And then we placed few seating areas with some light poles and some more trees and all. And then it was pretty much it for detailing. And there's some small detailings over here. And yeah, I think this was pretty much it for the detailing. But I guess this will be it for today's episode. And this is our starting of our downtown build, and we will be expanding our downtown quite a lot. Like, we have so much to go, and this is just the starting. And when we'll be back on Greenland, we will surely be adding some beach properties asset over here, so this will become our dedicated build. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you learned something, or maybe you had a great time. Then please hit like, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you get notified when the new video drops. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Till then, enjoy the cinematics and peace.